Welcome back to the Daily Bollocks. Welcome to the absolute state of the nation. If you want to know why this country is utterly broken by design right now, the collapse rests on three crumbling pillars. The cultural hypocrisy of Gary Neville, the ultimate champagne socialist lecturing the working class, the sovereign failure and complete farce at our borders, and the political corruption of Westminster cover-ups and lies. The establishment is trying to spoon-feed us compliance, but the gloves are finally coming off. Let's start with the first pillar, cultural hypocrisy. Look at Gary Neville, the ultimate champagne socialist. He makes millions broadcasting to and profiting from working-class football fans, yet he endorsed Keir Starmer and actively campaigned for the government currently ruining the country. After a terrorist attack, he released a video blaming our national division on angry middle-aged white men. Well, the working class bites back. A proper British patriot confronted Neville right in the middle of the street, calling him a fucking wanker on camera. The bloke told Neville exactly what we are all thinking, that he knows fuck all about the working class and that even his own fans have completely turned against him. Taking away his football career, his politics are an absolute disgrace, and the only shock is that this street-level blowback didn't happen sooner. But the hypocrisy isn't just on the left. Look at the elite posturing of frog-faced Nigel Farage and his total free speech meltdown. It claims to be the ultimate advocate for free speech, mocking the brain-dead left for claiming silence is violence, yet ground reality shows him clutching his pearls and calling Elon Musk's X a very unpleasant, very dangerous place just because his reform candidates are receiving verbal abuse. Let's get one thing straight. Words are not violence. Going to a town hall and telling a lying MP they're talking total shit is a great British tradition. That being said, we might just have to hold our noses for hardline solutions, because despite Farage's moaning, the Reform UK is the only party talking actual sense about the border crisis. They've pitched a £400 million plan to give migrants £1,000 each to voluntarily leave. They're pledging mass deportations to identify and deport the millions of illegals already exploiting the system, including the Afghan return deal, and they want to scrap the charter and pull out of the ECHR immediately. If they can put a bloke in the chair to deport the people exploiting our system, sign me up for that one, lads. And we desperately need those solutions, because the second pillar, our sovereign failure, just got a whole lot worse. The migrants aren't just launching from France anymore. The new epicentre is Newport Beach, Belgium, which requires a highly dangerous 5-hour voyage directly across the channel. It's become a total mugs conveyor belt. On the Belgian beach, friendly passive police just stand by, watch the dinghies packed full of migrants and do nothing to stop them. Then the Belgian authorities literally escort the boats out of their territory and directly into French waters. The French, those honest brokers we pay millions to, refuse to turn them back, instead pushing them straight into English waters. The UK Border Force then picks them up and brings them ashore at the taxpayers' expense, welcoming them into the generous bosom of Britain. It's a lovely, convenient arrangement for Europe, but who's the absolute mug in all of this? We are. While we're played for mugs at the border, the third pillar of our broken country is the political corruption in Westminster. Our Prime Minister is treating us like idiots in the House of Commons. Look at the timeline of a barefaced lie. Back on September 12th, it was public knowledge when the Independent splashed that Lord Mandelson failed his vetting all over their front page. Yet months later, Keir Starmer stands in the Commons and claims nobody in number 10 shared this explosive information with him. Does nobody in Downing Street read the newspapers? It beggars belief. And what happens when you call out this political corruption? You're kicked out for speaking the truth. Reform UK's Lee Anderson looked Starmer in the eye and said nobody believes him, bluntly stating that the man couldn't lie straight in bed. He was ordered off the parliamentary estate, probably heading to the pub. Even the hard-left's Zarah Sultana was suspended from the House for 5 days after calling Starmer a barefaced liar who's gaslighting the nation.
This is the great unraveling. The elite establishment cover-up is collapsing in real time. Cultural elites are confronted in the streets, border allies are exposed as active facilitators of our crisis, and Westminster politicians are being called out liars in their own chamber. They try to spoon-feed us compliance, but the British public is finally spitting it back out. Thank you for watching the Daily Bollocks. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.